There's lots to see in Australia, from the underground houses of Coopapedy to the friendly dolphins of Monkey Maya. We've got big zoos, pink lakes, big dishes, big potatoes.
But they're all super far apart, so the best way to see it all is on one of these.
Yep, in a country as big as Australia, planes are really important, especially if you live a long way from other places, where being able to catch a plane could mean the ability to do your job, go to school, see family, and even access healthcare.
I've relied on Rex to get me to visit my family and friends in Sydney and Melbourne from the regional area.
The more access we have for visitors and for the local residents means our town will grow and prosper.
We can't be left without an airline in our town.
It's why a lot of people were really upset when this happened last week.
In major aviation news, regional carrier Rex Airlines has entered voluntary administration.
Voluntary administration.
Now, Rex is a pretty important airline here in Australia. In fact, it's our third biggest after Qantas and Virgin.
It was formed back in 2002, when Australia's then second biggest airline, Ansett, went broke. Two regional airlines that were part of Ansett, Kendall Airlines and Hazelton Airlines, decided to team up and offer flights to regional towns, including some that no other airlines went to. And for a while, things were going pretty well. But then came COVID. The government gave Rex money to get them through the rough patch. And then they decided to expand to take on capital city routes and compete with Qantas and Virgin, which some people say led them to where, well, they are right now.
As soon as Rex made the announcement they were going to tackle the big boys, take them on that Golden Triangle and those capital city routes, Qantas all of a sudden took retribution on marginal regional routes, actually damage Rex's financial position.
But some say it's not fair to blame Qantas. They say Rex made a mistake by spending too much money trying to compete with the big airlines.
You see, airlines are expensive. Fuel's expensive, planes are super expensive, and even though Australia is a big country, our population isn't, which can make it hard to sell enough seats to make a profit.
Many Aussie airlines have gone broke over the years. You might remember that Bonza recently closed up shop. And before that, there was Tiger Air Australia, Air Australia, Ozjet, and of course Ansett, just to name a few.
So where does that leave Rex? Thanks.
Well, the company has gone into voluntary administration, which means experts are coming in to try and sort out their finances. More than 300 workers have already been sacked, and more might lose their jobs. Flights between capital cities have been cancelled, but Rex says regional routes are still flying as scheduled.
But long term, things are still a bit up in the air.
Some people have called on the government to help, saying Rex is too important to fail.
The government will have to act. It'll have to act in the short term to support this company, and that might have to be financial support.
If we can't use Rex, it would make our life really hard, actually.
There's no other public transport. Buses take 12 hours, there's no train.
Qantas is way too expensive. I don't ever fly on Qantas.
Something needs to be done to help Rex out here.
At the moment, the government is looking at what it can do to support Rex, but nothing has been set in stone.
Well, we are discussing and considering all of the responsible options.
Many are hoping that Rex will continue in some form, or that perhaps another airline will step up.
So that we can continue to fly to all the amazing places that make Australia so special.